Hi, this is Matt with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we'll be showing you how to repair your appliance. Remember, anytime you work on an appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. Also make sure you turn off the water supply underneath the sink. In this video we're going to show you how to change out the Samsung Dishwasher Drain Pump. It's going to be a very easy repair and should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can click on the link below or get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. When you open up the package, you're going to get the new drain pump. The drain pump carries the wastewater out of the dishwasher. The main reason you'd be changing it out is if the impeller and the motor has failed and it's not draining, or the body's cracked and you're getting water leaking on the floor. In order to change out the part, we have to go underneath the sink and disconnect the line so we can pull the dishwasher out. Now that we're underneath the cabinets, you want to make sure that the dishwasher is still unplugged, and you may want to throw a towel down. When we take off the fill line and the drain hose, there's going to be some water that comes out. First, we're going to disconnect the fill line. It's connected right here to the hot water valve. You want to make sure the water valve is off, and then we're going to use our 5/8" wrench to loosen up the hose. Once you have it broke free, you can just reach in and unscrew it by hand. Once you have it off, you can just set it down, and then we can take off the drain hose. To take the drain hose off, you just want to follow it up to wherever it goes. It may go to the garbage disposal. Ours goes up to the air gap. Once you locate the end of it, we're going to take a 5/16 nut driver and loosen up the clamp. Once you have the clamp loose, you can pull it free and set it down. Once you have the lines disconnected, you can open up the dishwasher door and pull the lower rack out. All you have to do is pull it out, lift it off, and set it aside. Now that we have the lower dish rack out, we can use the Phillips screwdriver to take out the screws that hold the dishwasher to the countertop. Once you have the screws out, we're going to lift up on the door and use it to carefully pull the dishwasher out a little bit. Then we can grab the frame and pull it out the rest of the way. You want to pull it out far enough so we can lay it on its back. We're going to put a towel down so we don't damage anything. Once you have it down, you can just carefully lay the dishwasher on its back. Once you have it on its back, we can see the access panel. The drain pump is right here underneath it. We're just going to use the Phillips screwdriver to take out the screw that holds the access panel on. And then there's a bunch of tabs that go around it. We're just going to use the flathead screwdriver to pull it out a little bit. And we're going to go around and release all these tabs so the panel comes off. Once you have it free, just have to turn it over, disconnect the wire harness for the water sensor. Just have to press on the locking tab to release the wire harness, and pull the access panel off and set it aside. Now that we have the access panel off, we're going to put a towel down to catch any water that may come out. And then we're going to release the locking tab right here on the drain pump. We're going to use a small flathead screwdriver to lift up on this locking tab while we turn the pump counterclockwise. Once you have the tab released, you can turn it till it stops, and then wiggle it to pull it out. And we're going to pull it out and remove the wire harnesses. You got the double black on the right, blue on the left. Just going to use a small flathead screwdriver to pop them off. Once you have them off, you can pull the drain pump off the dishwasher. Here's the old drain pump next to the new one. If you already have one of these, great. If not, you can get it at AppliancePartsPros.com. To put the new drain pump in, we're going to connect the wires first. Remember, the blue is on the left and the double black was on the right. Just make sure you push them on and get a good connection. And then just to make sure it slides on easier, we're going to get the sump and the O-ring wet with some water. Then we're going to lift it up, and you want to line the locking tab right up this little notch right here. Push it on. You're going to have to compress it down pretty good so the seal goes in. And then we're going to turn it clockwise so it locks in. Once you have it in place, we can put the access panel back on. To put it on, we're just going to reconnect the wire harness. It can only go on one way. Just make sure it locks in so you get a good connection. Then we have to lift it up and clip all the locking tabs in so it's held in place. Once you have all the tabs in, you can grab the Phillips screwdriver and put in the screw that holds it on. Then we can put it back up on its feet. Just want to carefully set the dishwasher up on its feet and pull the towel out. Now we have to reach underneath and put the lines through the cabinets. We want to push the dishwasher in about halfway. Then we can go underneath the sink and pull on the lines to make sure they're not caught on anything. Then we can push the dishwasher in the rest of the way. Now we can reconnect the drain hose to the air gap. Once you have it pushed up into place, we're going to use our 5/16 inch nut driver to tighten down the clamp. Once you have the drain line hooked up, we can hook up the water line. All you have to do is get it started by hand. Once you have it snug, we can reach in with our 5/8 inch wrench to tighten it down so it doesn't leak. Once you have the lines reconnected, we're going to open up the dishwasher door and use the Phillips screwdriver to put in the screws to hold the dishwasher to the countertop. Once you have the screws in, we can put the lower dish rack back in. All you have to do is set it on the door and push it back in. Then we can close the door, plug it back in, turn the water on, and take it for a spin. Thanks for joining us for another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. Check out our other repair videos on our site, Facebook, and YouTube.